I'm Paul Foropoulos. We are in Italy in Florence Biennale 2025. The event is spectacular. You see only a small corner of it with my work, but the place is so packed with people and it's so large that it's like a city. We are presenting paintings from artists from all over the world, viewing the theme of Biennale, which is dark and light, viewing the theme from different perspectives. I'm 48 years professional. I teach for 38 years. We have an art school in Florida, in Clearwater, Florida. Of course, when I'm in Europe, I teach in other countries and other cities through Zoom. And I teach my classes in Florida through Zoom. And when I'm in Florida, I teach Europe and other states of United States through Zoom and in person in my school, which is called Foropoulos Studios of Fine Arts. Well, after so many years of professional career, art is my life. It's my everyday life. This painting behind me, it's made especially for the theme of the Biennale, and is probably you know, Biennale has the theme this year, 2025, dark and light. That's why you will see all around the theme handled by artists in different ways. Now, when I decided to do a participating painting for Biennale, I thought, since the scientists, they say that light had a start, which means didn't exist before, then someone made it. In some point, started existing. Then I choose the theme, the origin of light. And I use it with a combination of Bible explanations of what happened in the creation days, and also in scientific discoveries that they prove or disprove what the Bible says. Fortunately, everything that the Bible says about the creation and the stages of the earth until it became to this point here, like we know it today, they agree. For example, after the earth, it was hard, the skin of it, because it was fire before. Now the fire is inside. That's why when we have a volcano, a fire comes out. Then when the skin was developed, the scientists, they say, especially Australian scientists, and all the information and the names of the scientists are on this board here. The scientists, they say that it was a period of centuries that the earth, it was covered by water and dark, because it was no atmosphere, and the stars, the sun, and the moon couldn't reach the surface of the earth. Then the Bible starts from this stage and says that the earth was dark and it was quiet and just nothing was on it. And it was covered by waters, deep waters. Okay, the next stage, it was that these waters, they started evaporating and creating a ring above the atmosphere. This ring was water in the form that it is probably today. The interesting thing is that scientific discoveries and also Bible mentions that God broke that ring of waters during the days of Noah, and then the flood became on the earth. Then here we have full coverage of the planet Earth from water. Here, half of the waters, they create the ring all around, and the earth started showing up. And now the waters during the Noah's day, during the flood, they broke down, and that's why they cover the earth again with the same amount of waters that it was in the beginning. Now, the scientists, they agree that gradually the atmosphere started getting lighter and lighter and lighter until it was clean. The earth, it was formed completely the way that we know today. And then probably the earth started going around, and also the moon, to create the day and night and the years and the months. Then the sun hits the earth and creates the day. On the other side is the night. The light of the sun hits the moon, and the moon lights part of the night of the planet. Then here we come to a conclusion. The theme is dark and light, and here the dark gradually to light. And now we know how the light started existing on the surface of the earth. Of course, this subject can be handled in so many different ways, because dark and light can be applied in personalities, can be applied in centuries of the history, can be applied in so many ways in life. Now, the two sculptures, they had to do also with the same theme. On this one, the title is Education. If you can get a close-up, you will see the books. If you can get a close-up, you can see the books in her hand. And the title is Education from Dark to Light. Before education, we know less, we understand less, and we can develop less. Then as we educate ourselves, we move from this darkness to lighter days, lighter thoughts, lighter accomplishments, lighter qualities, and then we face life with that quality of light. Then that's why the background is dark and the front is lighter. On this one here, also is, the title of this is Dark and Light Within Us. And let's face it, each one of us have a dark side and have a light side. Dark side, secrets that we never share with others, bad things that we did that we are not supposed to do, bad thoughts, bad actions. On the other side, we have great qualities, the bright side now. Great qualities, great thoughts, great actions, and great ways to deal with with the people in our family, the human family. Then this again is dark and light within us. That's why the background is dark. This side is less dark and less until it becomes very light. Well, we are privileged to be in the Biennale in Florence in Italy for 2025, and hopefully we'll be in the next one if God's will, and if we are in a good shape, in a good health. And the event is amazing. The organization of the event is amazing. Everything is amazing. The crew, the administration, and the people that they pass by, and we explain them the themes of our subjects and our paintings. Thank you very much. It was nice to give me an opportunity to express those thoughts, and we'll see you again.